Hi guys, I'm live. Perfect. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so this is going to be my divine daily for today. It wouldn't upload, so I'm going to go ahead and record. Well, excuse me, backwards. I'm not going to record, I'm going to go live. Okay, so I hope I'm finding you all well. Hi, Fire Witch. So good to see you, hun. Let me turn this down. It's like all up in the business. Is that better? No. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it. Hi, guys. Sunshine Friendship. Hi. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in the energies today. Hi, Rob. So this is going to be Divine Dailies, and we're going to see what the masculine and feminine are both thinking and thinking about each other. Okay? Divine Love. Mariah. Hi. I love you, honey. That's my baby girl. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the dailies. I'm going to start out with the Divine Masculine and see what's on his brain. And then we're going to do femmes, okay? I love you too, honey. Okay, guys. All right. Happy 11/11. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. 10/11, actually. But maybe it's 11/11 where you are. Sunshine, that's sweet. Yeah. That's my baby. I miss you, by the way. Get home. Okay. The first card I have for our dailies is: the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. You guys can see that. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. This is the Divine Masculine's frame of mind. So I'm thinking, if I take it in a not a literal sense on what the card is saying, the energy I get from that card in regards to what the Divine Masculine is thinking is that he's forgetting what he needs. The masculine is forgetting what's important to him. He's thinking about things that he wants, things that he desires. He's not thinking about his real needs, which is emotional stability, spiritual security, clear-headed thinking, being on the divine path. I don't think the masculine is thinking spiritually. I think he's not thinking about what he needs. He's thinking about what he wants. Stop thinking. That's the problem. That's my biggest problem. Oh, Rob. So as a masculine, you could be thinking about, again, Rob, like what you want. Are you thinking about what you want, not what you need right now? And sometimes, and it's not all masculines, but it's even for feminines, let's not worry about what we want. The key to prayer, the key to manifestation, is to think about what we need today. Don't think about the future or what you needed yesterday. Think about what you need right now. And what is that? That's going to be peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of spirit. So what can we do to get peace? What can the masculine do to get some peace in his mind? And stop thinking about all the needs and wants for the future, but think about what he needs right now. So that's what's going on with the masculine energy. And it's funny because the feminine kind of has something very much like it. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So this is your feminine side too, Rob. This is what you know. This is your feminine side. This is the divine feminine, what she's thinking of right now. So the energy I'm getting for the divine feminines, we are witnessing the darkness. We're witnessing the masculine darkness. At times, a lot of us are. Some of you guys are watching your masculine struggle financially. Some of you guys are watching your masculine struggle spiritually. Some of you guys are just watching them not in a healthy, good place right now, and you're witnessing it, and you're sending prayers for the both of you, okay? Thanking the universe for your guidance, and you're working through your fear. So I do feel that the Divine Femme is working through some fears today. I think you've had a fear of the outcome, and I'm getting the feeling that a lot of the Divine Feminines are working past the fear and into prayer. Okay, so the next cards I'm going to use. Where's my Tarot de la New? I wanted to use my new tarot deck. Oh, poop. Okay, we're just going to use the Hidden Realms, okay? I felt it. I know he's in a bad place. I'm getting so much stronger. That is so good. I'm so glad you are. That's wonderful. Now I'm going to turn the cards down so you guys can see how I'm going to have it out, okay? I'm going to turn my video down so you guys can hopefully see. Okay. Don't mind my little squirt monkey following us around. Oh, you found your shoes, huh? Okay. I love you. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the energies are today for what the masculine is thinking and the Divine Feminine is thinking. Matthew, please don't do that. Masculine and feminine. Please, masculine and feminine. What is the masculine thinking of right now? What is he thinking that he wants? Because I know he's not thinking about what he needs. What is he thinking about? What does the masculine want? Oh, the Emperor. The masculine wants control of his life. He wants an empire. He wants money. He wants a stable foundation. He wants marriage, family. He wants it all. He wants the golden goose, and he wants it now. This is like my Veruca card from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I want what I want, and I want it right now. So the masculine is thinking about all the things that lead him to grand success. This is a very grand idea, a very grand plan. He is planning for the future, and he's planning for stability, but he's thinking about everything he wants. Marianne, hi, hon. Hi. Hi, Eleni. So the masculine is thinking about a lot of money, a lot of stability. He's also thinking about family. If it was King of Pentacles, I would say, oh, he's just thinking about money. He's got money on his mind. But that's not the case with the masculine today. They're thinking about more than money. They're thinking about stability. They're thinking about a home that they want to create, a stable home. They're thinking about a career. They're thinking about retirement, old age. This is an older male, okay? He's thinking about his legacy that he's going to leave behind. And again, this is a very controlling card as well. The Emperor is very much like the Aries energy. It's being a leader. It's taking control. It's being the boss. Hi, Keisha. So the masculine is thinking about control right now. And you know what? He's trying to control his life. And he's not thinking about what he needs to get this. He's just thinking about want, want, want. Eleni, I'm hanging in there, hon. I'm hanging in there. Okay, so this is what he's thinking about. Okay. What is he thinking about in regards to the Divine Feminine? What is he thinking about in regards to the Divine Feminine? Divine Masculine, thoughts about the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, thoughts about the Divine Feminine. Well, we have 9 of Cups. Hi, Michigan. Yeah, control, 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 guys. Yeah, he's got to let it go. The masculine, and I'm going to get to this, but when I see the 9 of Cups with the Emperor, when I see those two energies paired together, my first thought is, I am not going to let this wish that is given to me come true the way it's supposed to unfold. I want my love life to unfold the way I plan and intend for it to unfold. So the masculine is thinking about a plan. He has a plan for his future. He loves this Divine Feminine very much. This is emotional success. This is wish fulfillment. He knows that the divine feminine is his wish fulfillment. She is what would make him most happy, most loved, most emotionally grounded, and spiritual to top it all off. So he is thinking very highly of the divine feminine, and he wants to be with her, and he wants to hold her, and he wants to be emotionally affectionate with her. But here we are with the Emperor, thinking about controlling. This is holding back. It's like, I know that feminine is my wish fulfillment, but I'm holding back. This could also be an older fire sign that has something for a younger water sign, if that resonates for anybody. Okay? So I do see this coming in for the masculine and the feminine energy, but it's all about control. This person doesn't want to open up and say, you're what I need. Okay? He doesn't want to say, you're what I need. He's thinking about what he wants, and what he wants is control. So he's got control and love on the mind, but he's holding it back. He's not expressing this to the feminine. How do we see this playing out, Spirit? How do we see this playing out? How do we see this playing out, manifesting itself? I have the Page of Wands. This to me is baby steps. Baby steps. There's going to be an emotional feeling behind everything he does. He cannot let go of the love. However, he's trying to control it. This is him sticking his toe in the water. The Page of Wands is a message of passion, and it's also a message of action. So the divine masculine is thinking about taking a small step towards the divine feminine this week. Okay, he is thinking about making a small step. The Emperor is about planning, so I do see him taking some action in the next week, especially if the masculine is a fire sign and has something for a water sign. Sun, moon, or rising, your Jupiter or your Venus, your Mars if you're gay, and 5th house and 7th house. Whatever you have in that today. You took some action today. Oh, go Rob. Yes, there is an action to be taken. What else is following this action? What is the result of this action? What is the divine masculine's result? Well, okay, I guess we have a few cards. I'm just going to take them. The masculine stepped out and gave an Ace of Swords. This is like the beginning of a thought. This is thoughts that want to come out. It's a small expression. It's very quick and to the point. So I do feel, that the action the masculine is going to take is going to be through a quick communication by phone. Okay, so there's going to be a phone communication, quick and to the point. He's not going to beat around the bush or, smell the roses while he's there. He's just getting to the point about how he feels. There's going to be some kind of an action on that. Well, I'm glad I'm spot on, Rob. Yay! 9 of Swords, though. After he makes this action of communication, he's 9 of Swordsing it. This is going to be fear. Did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Should I have made an action? This is going to end. You don't have to worry about these fears. This is an illusion. The 9 of Swords is you scaring yourself out of this. But it's a very quick ending. You're going to gain wisdom here. Wisdom is coming very soon for you. This is just a little anxiety, I feel. Because who isn't nervous reaching out to their person? But remember, the 9s are almost an ending. So if communication's been really crappy for a while, I do see a change coming. We have life renewed, which is judgment. So this is following up his actions with the feminine, okay? This is going to be a big decision. It's also hearing the call to a higher guidance. Spirit guides are guiding him. Archangels are giving him signs and affirmations in his sleep and in his daily life. He's going to see repetitive numbers. He's going to get musical downloads, light downloads as well. I think that he is going to get a message that his life is going to start fresh. This is not going to be stagnant anymore. I think he's very worried about, is this going to stay stuck like this forever? This fear is, Is this what I see in front of me, how it's going to be from now on? Is this how it's going to be? Hi, Rohini. So this is a fear of being scared that this is stuck the way it is. It's not going to move forward. Following that action, we have the 8 of Wands. Again, this is more communication. I feel that the fire sign is going to keep shooting messages out. Okay, this would be the masculine energy. He's going to keep giving you communication. I also feel there's going to be some travel here. Just a short distance. This is a quick, short distance. Okay? And this is more of like, I'm going to pay you a visit, even for 5 minutes, or I'm going to stop by. Or this could even be, I'm driving by your house. Okay, so there's some masculines that may drive by the house just because they miss you or they're in the area. And they do have this 9 of Cups love for you. They know that you're a wish fulfillment. So they are going to keep a close eye on you.
Mommy?
Yes?
I'm going to like it.
Okay, well, I'll change it in a minute, okay? The next one we have is the Cancerian card. This is the Chariot.
I need to hold you.
Okay. So this is the Chariot. Yep, everyone says hi, Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Okay, here, sit on my lap, please, so I can do my cards.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Don't touch nothing, please. This is mine. Don't touch that.
What is that?
That's my thing. Don't touch that.
What is a rocket ship?
It's not a rocket ship.
But what is that called?
This is selenite.
This is selenite?
Yes.
I want to do the card.
Okay, you want to do the card. Well, you can show the card in a minute.
What is this? What is that?
That's the 10 of Swords.
This 10 of Swords.
Okay. So we have the Cancerian card.
What is this?
This is the energy of moving forward. This is the energy of healing. It's called Temperance.
It's got temperance.
Yes. So we have the Cancerian card, which is about moving forward towards your emotions and with your emotions, towards your emotions and
What
with,
is that,
shh,
Mama?
I already told you, towards your emotions and with your emotions. So the masculine today, you're following your heart. You have some kind of an instinct inside you that is telling you to reach out in some form of communication. And you are going to do this. You are going to visit or reach out. This is you moving forward, you making a move, okay? You being in your masculine energy, which is supposed to be making the move. The next card I have here is 10 of Swords. So remember, we started with the 9. And you're very fearful that the Ace of Swords communication isn't going to go well. It's not going to be received well. This is the outcomes that are happening. 10 of Swords. The communication you had before that was really ugly. Really bad, poor communication. This is ending. I see him reaching out, touching the heart of the feminine, and easing some pain. This is going to be relief. I think somebody's been waiting for a message from their divine masculine. Somebody's been waiting to hear from them or see them. And so this is a relief for both parties. But let me tell you something that I feel very strongly. The masculine that has been holding back his emotions, keeping control and the lid on his watery energy, it is actually for him a very big relief to let it go. Because he's been wanting to start fresh for a while. But this is a constant holding back, thinking about what he wants, not what he needs. So I do see Spirit stepping in some kind of divine intervention with the 2 major arcana and the Emperor, which is major arcana. They yell very loudly at me that the biggest points of his message are, I am renewing my life by letting go of a little control here. I'm trusting my emotions. I'm trusting my instincts, and I'm moving forward. I'm going to go forward. I don't want to be stagnant. Life is going to be renewed. The communication between me and my divine feminine, who is my wish fulfillment, it's going to change. We're going to be happier. I see a life with her, and I want to start building and creating a foundation with her. So yes, there's fear. He's scared to reach out to the feminine because I feel obviously it was the past. When you see life renewed, it means with the 10 of Swords that the past was ugly. Okay? There was a lot of bitterness, there was a lot of fighting, and there was a lot of mean, harsh words. There was a lot of misunderstanding and clouded vision, clouded understanding. And that needed to end. So that's what was blocking him. How could he have been a better person? Let's just say years ago. How could he have been a better person with clouded vision and clouded thinking? He wasn't thinking very clearly. And this is why he was acting so ugly. I do feel, masculine, you were ugly at one point in your life. I don't think you're that person anymore. I think you're a much kinder, gentler person. But I do feel that there was some ugliness in your past. Okay? The card clarifying this whole message is Temperance. More major arcana. The masculine is undergoing a deep-rooted healing from family issues. Okay? And personal, not personal gratification, personal strength, there's the word. He's gaining personal strength, healing. And he's healing from family issues. These are the two main factors for the divine masculine. And this is deep. Okay, Temperance doesn't just come out like an Ace of Cups for a little dash of healing, for a fight. She comes in as an Archangel Raphael to heal deep, deep-rooted wounds from past lifetimes and from deep wounded cuts and scars that affect you today that are so deep they require divine healing. And this is divine healing. So you're masculine, and masculine if you're watching, you're undergoing a big change of your heart. I love you too, honey. Somebody is taking their heart out of their body divinely in 5D, purifying it, cleaning it, healing it, mending the heart, and they're going to be present with a new heart. There's a new heart being put into the masculine. Some of them are going to be more masculine, more strong, more fiery, like the Emperor. Some masculines are going to take on a more watery nature, something like Temperance. Okay, or the Fairy Stallion, which is the Chariot. So there might be a more watery approach to some masculines that were too masculine. And for masculines that aren't fiery enough, they're going to take on more fire. Okay, they're going to gain some stability overall. So that's what I see happening for the masculine today. Okay, what is going on with the divine feminine today? What is she thinking about? What is she thinking about? Divine feminine. Knight of Cups. Why am I not surprised? Go femme. You're thinking about love, okay? You're thinking about your love that you offered and it's still sitting on the table and your masculine's looking at it and he's taking kind of a long time to respond. You also may be waiting for him to get back to you on a message you sent out and you're waiting. You're looking at your cup. You've put yourself out there. Oh, and I got stuck here. Yeah, I'll just keep talking. I know you guys can hear. So anyways, you sent a message out to your masculine and it didn't get quite responded to. I think right now today and the moment you're in a waiting. So you're waiting to hear back, but you're very hopeful. Okay, but I do feel there's a good amount of emotional distress. Okay, the Knight of Cups in this particular deck is very different. It's not about I'm going on my horse and I'm offering my cup to someone. This Knight of Cups is very different. He thinks about his love. He thinks about the water in the cup before he can offer it. So you are thinking, there it goes. You are thinking very clearly about the love that you have in front of you and if you want to continue this love. If this is the love for you. So I do say, that's what I say, but I do also say that the feminine is probably thinking about whether she should stay on this journey or not. There is an amount of fear, the same as the masculine with the Nine of Swords. There is an amount of fear that her love is going to be unrequited. Okay, yeah, I can do one for the Karmic when I'm done with these. What is the feminine thinking about the masculine? What is the feminine thinking about the masculine? Well, 5 of Pentacles. Guys, feminines, you think you lost your masculine today. You're mourning. This is really what's going on. He's over here thinking about offering stuff to you. And feminine, you're thinking that your love is unrequited and you're going to get left behind. That you're not going to get chosen. In fact, you're manifesting that you've already lost your masculine. And you're preparing to walk away. Some of you that are not preparing to walk away, you are thinking long and hard about the fear that this masculine may not reciprocate your feelings the way you do. And you're feeling very sad. You're just feeling sad that you haven't got a text back, or you haven't got a phone call or a visit, or maybe it's been over a month that you've heard from him. Okay, so this is about loss. This could also be bad health. There is some feminines that are experiencing some bad health right now. This could be, I feel, something with bloating, cramps, intestinal problems with digestion because of ulcers, because of your high level of stress. I also feel there's a lack of sleep. I also feel that you're not taking good care of yourself at this time because you feel you've lost. Okay? Now, when you see the 5 of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, it could also mean that you have a water sign coming in, but you don't want the water sign. This is a rejection. I have a water sign male coming in, or feminine, however you resonate in a masculine energy. But you have a water sign male coming towards you, offering some kind of affection, emotion, or love. But you don't want them. You want the masculine. Yes?
Can you turn it up?
Yes, I'll be right back, guys. I have to change his show. No more interrupting me. I picked your word party. You said you wanted it. You can't keep changing your mind. No more bothering mommy when she's working. You want God's busy? Super monsters? Snow White? No more bothering mommy. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Apologize. So this could be going on here for the feminines. Let's see what your guys' comments are. Cramping. Tums. Yeah, you guys are feeling some stuff. This is because the new moon. Everything's changing. Someone's finding somebody new. Wow. Okay. I also want to say the Knight of Cups for the feminine, since you are more spiritual, you could also be experiencing more dreams and a spiritual awakening. This is something coming into your life as a change. I do understand we have a new moon in Scorpio in Vedic astrology. So I do see that you're undergoing a transformation and there's some things changing in your life. A lot of it is spiritual. You're getting more gifts and you are thinking more about using them. Okay? So I see that going on with the feminine. But again, going back to this card, you witness the darkness and you call on the light with your prayer. So I also feel that the feminines today are witnessing their own darkness and they are crying out in prayer. They are asking the divine guidance. They are asking for divine intervention. And they're asking for some guidance in this very dark night of the soul that they could be feeling right now. And there is a strong fear that your masculine's not going to come through. But I'm telling you, he is. He is coming through. I see a lot of changes in the next 8 weeks. And I see big changes for some in the next month, if you're a little bit more ahead of the game. The next month, I definitely see big changes. So within a month to 2 months, if you're on this journey, you're going to see some results with your masculine. He's coming in. For some of you ladies, if you're going to accept him back and you're in a very low vibration and you're still in the dark night of the soul, it could repel him, like this Knight of Cups. It could repel him to think about being with you or not. It could make him second guess that. So be very careful of what energy you're in when this masculine does return. We definitely don't want to argue or fight or scare them off by our energy. We want to be in a very loving, welcoming energy. Okay, so what is the feminine going to do with her masculine? What is her actions? What is she going to do about these feelings? What is she going to do? Queen of Swords. Uh-oh. I have two. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. So for those of you that have water and air in your chart, it's 50-50 chance what you're going to do. But for everyone else, this is the energy of the divine feminine. Some of you are going to cut this relationship off and just stop. Okay? You're done. Okay? Also, this could be maybe your masculine is done with you and that's how you feel. So your action is to be a little bit sad, hurt, injured, wounded, and accepting the loss and kind of grieving in a bitter way. You might walk away bitterly. You may walk away feeling stressed out. Okay? The Queen of Swords is very clear thinking, and you're like, I'm tired of living in a daydream. I don't want to live in a fantasy world. I want to live in the real world. And in the real world, people have swords. And in the real world, people get hurt. So some of you are thinking that way. Very clear-headed, very logical, very Libra, very Gemini, very Aquarius. You're thinking logically. You're not thinking emotionally. So there is going to be an action for some. I'm cutting it off. I'm making cuts in my life. Some of you are just deciding right now, today, I want to clean out my closet. I want to clean out my car. I want to cut things out that no longer serve me so I can make room for what's coming in. Some of you are thinking like that as well. The next bit of information for the next person is the Queen of Cups. There are some feminines, some of you, that are going to keep offering your love no matter what. There is this strength inside of you that pushes and pushes and pushes. This is a very strong Cancerian energy, mothering, nurturing, and healing. Now, if you resonate in those energies, you don't really think clearly. You always follow your intuitions, and you always follow your heart. You let your emotions guide you. There's a lot of you who just follow your emotions, and today, you're just in your emotions, whatever they are. You're going to let your feelings bubble up to the surface. You're going to feel your feelings out, and you're going to just act based on how you feel. If it's sad, you're going to cry. If it's happy, you're going to stay positive. Whatever it is, your feelings today, you're going to make decisions based on how you feel. Okay, so I do feel the feminine has a couple actions to take. And there could be a nice mix. Hi, honey. What's up, Mariah? You said mom. Why don't you text me? We can't have family conversations on my channel, sweetheart. So, okay? But stay on, honey. If you need me, let me know. Call me. I've got the phone next to me. Okay? Let's see what's going to follow these actions. What is going to follow these actions? Let's get a follow-up for the Queen of Swords and a follow-up for the Queen of Cups. What's a follow-up energy? Ooh, okay. Wow. Hot dog. Let's clear these cards up. The star managed to find its way on the bottom. Either way, you're having some wishes come true, femme. The card that popped up was the Eight of Pentacles. So for the Queen of Swords, you're going to make decisions and cuts in regards to money, stability, your home, your life. This is why you're thinking so logically. Could be strong Virgo Libra mix here. Okay. And yes, the Aquarius energy popped up. That's right there at the star. So you're thinking about your foundation and your family. You're thinking about your money, your job, your work. This is more important to you right now. Some feminines are focused on the grind, okay? This is going to be very earthy and very air energy. And you're going to think about the grind, okay? This is what I need to do. It's not about, again, what you want. It's about what you need. So the feminines are actually quite the opposite of the masculine. The masculines are thinking and daydreaming about what they want. The feminines, some of them are thinking about what they need. You need to get your money right. You need to get your house right. You need to get your family right. You need to focus. You need to focus on you and what's circling you in your existence. And so some of you guys are thinking very logically and very clearly today. Okay, so that is the energy there for the Queen of Swords. What is the follow-up for the Queen of Cups? And notice how different these lines are. The Queen of Swords has the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. She's getting love coming towards her. Her energy, when she's focusing on herself and not her emotions, she's focusing on her environment around her. This is her home and her work. Whatever she has her focus on, she's very focused. She has her mind on stability. And in that, I do see love coming in towards her. But when you're following your emotions and you're kind of just trusting your instincts and being a little overly emotional, you tend to be more in the dark night of the soul. You tend to be a little bit more hurting, okay? So I do see that happening. But the Star card is here for the femme, just saying, hey, you know what? There's something good coming in for you. Oh, and the World is at the bottom. You've completed a very tough cycle. So there's some kind of karmic cycle you've gotten through, and you know what that cycle is for the feminines? It's self-love. You've learned to give yourself some love. You've learned to give yourself some time. This is time and energy well spent. And the feminines are doing it very well. They're doing it very well. It's time and energy with a goal, with a focus in mind. Okay? So I like that. Stay focused. Stay on your grind. What is following this Queen of Cups energy? What is following this Queen of Cups energy for the Divine Feminine, please? Okay. Well, good. Okay. We have Justice and Death. Two very major arcana. Sorry, the light's like shining on the cards. Two major arcana. So you know what? You are going to have justice because this Queen of Cups, and maybe you're a water sign feminine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You went through a loss. You helped your masculine out financially or emotionally or because they were sick. You helped them out in some way. Or you feel like you lost them a long time ago. There's a feminine out there for sure that feels her masculine's gone. She's lost him for good. It's over. This is the energy of it's over. And she's heartbroken and distraught and extremely over emotional and in a dark night of the soul. She's feeling the darkness. She's feeling it very heavily. What's coming in for her is justice. She's going to get justice. Justice is on her side. It could also mean you have a Libra coming towards you, okay? A Scorpio Libra, maybe a Scorpio Moon Libra rising or sun, or vice versa. This could also mean you're having this person come towards you. But I can tell you one thing. Whatever you've been losing, whatever you lost, you're going to get back. Justice is here to give you what you deserve, and it looks like it's on your side. Justice is on your side. Oh, Veronica, thank you, honey. He is a sweetheart. And I see death, which means transformation. Remember, Jupiter's in Scorpio. And Venus is transitioning there soon. So you know what? Your love life is going to have a big up and down emotionally. What comes down must go up. What goes up must come down. But I do see that it's going to change. Because death doesn't show up as a major arcana for nothing. She takes out the old and brings in the new. And that's what justice is all about. She's saying you don't need to feel Five of Pentacles anymore. You need to feel good. You need to have this star energy. So I do see your wish come true is either having a Scorpio Libra come back to you with an apology, because I think justice is also an apology. I do think justice in some way for many people is a verbal, with the communication of swords, apology. This could also mean that, the feminines have air and water and fire in their chart, okay? But let's just focus now a little bit on justice and the star. What does that mean? It means have hope. Don't be so into darkness here. Have some hope. And I do see the feminine does have hope. And look how these are full of stars. And you got the star card. Okay, it's about wishing on a star. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So it's like seeing this through the eyes of God, seeing this through the eyes of the universe, seeing that this is all divine timing and there's a reason for everything. You're making some kind of divine solution and understanding, and I think you're giving it to the universe. You're just handing it over. You're saying, it's yours, take it. I release this outcome. I release these fears and anxieties. Whatever it is, let it be. I also feel very strongly tonight, there might be some feminines looking at the stars, and you may actually see a falling star. And you may make a wish on a falling star. Maybe you saw one last night, but I do see that you might be seeing some falling stars and making a wish. Or you're going to be outside looking at the stars tonight, thinking about your divine masculine. Okay? And I'm going to read a little bit from that. I'm going to read Justice. Okay, after I get him settled a third time. Excuse me, guys. Matthew, you said you weren't going to bother me again. You said you were going to let me work. I'm working. I'm almost done. You don't like it. Can you stop asking mommy to leave her work? Can you stop doing that, please? Okay, that's not letting me work. Matthew, I'm going to be very upset. This is the last time. What do you want now? This is the very last time. Or I'm just going to put you to bed. No, not right now. You have to wait. There's true. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. That will be the last interruption. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to read Justice. Okay? This is a really good book too, so I wanted to, whenever I have a chance to express some of these cards from what's written, because whoever wrote this is just beautiful. A really beautiful job that they did on writing this book. It's perfect. Okay. Young and strong, and yet with weary eyes, she has a challenging role in the hidden realms. Justice is not blind, donning her headpiece of hawk feathers. She perseveres to unite with her totem, inviting its clarity and its vision, its protectiveness, and its connection to the spirit realm. She needs all these traits to be a true perseverer of justice. Her word and her sword is always clean, and always ready to cut through any entanglements or obstructions to reveal the truth, which is not always very plain and simple. She loves to serve justice. The honor is not one she wears lightly, for it's mixed with compassion. Although she isn't always conscious of this trait in herself, that stability makes her perfectly suited and wielded for the truth, the fact that she is so balanced. While some systems of justice are clunky, in the hidden realm it's very delicate. She is, after all this time, after all the stories, after all the outcomes, still sensitive, to the most subtle nuances, I think, one must be if they are to fulfill balance within the hearts of others. And thus she is guarded, and she invites the next soul to tell his story. As the words fill the air, images dance in the spaces in between. Hawk guides her through the labyrinth of events to the center, to the heart of the matter. She watches so carefully as the hawk drops a single feather, an innocent bit of downy fluff, which is at the end, measuring all things. One's heart must be pure. One's heart must be light as a feather, able to forgive and not carry the burden of grief or bitterness. And look at the purity of truth and accept it with a loving heart, knowing that whatever is just and fair is going to be done. The divinatory meaning, depending on your past actions, nuances, thank you, nuances, thank you, hun. Justice is either a very welcomed card or a wake-up call. Ooh, so there is a little, who knows, right? It's either a wake-up call for you, or it is a very welcomed card of justice for yourself, for someone that did you wrong. While there are sometimes connections to actual legal proceedings may exist with this card, in which case it denotes that true justice will prevail. It often refers to a larger idea of right and wrong, one that we often call karma. Your past actions create your present moment, and your present actions will create your future. This is always true, but when this card appears, take a closer look at what you've done to shape this situation. What part have you played? And be careful what you choose to do next. Justice, this version of justice, is not blind, and she sees through all things. Don't try to fool her or yourself. If ever there was a time of self-reflection and utter honesty about your motives and your intentions, this is it. You are being given an opportunity to change your direction should you so desire. Okay, so that kind of spoke for itself, guys, but I also got a message while reading that thinking some of you feminines may actually be attending some court. I think that some of you feminines might be having a court date, and it just came to my mind that I have court dates with family I may not be a part of, but I do have one that just happened. Actually, it's happening tomorrow, and there's another court date coming up in the next month. So you guys could be dealing with some kind of court dates. There could be some kind of justice system involvement that some of you guys are also in. Okay, and then I'm going to read. I'm going to read the Knight of Cups. I feel you guys want to know what that is, because I think you're curious. You know what the other Knight of Cups stand for. Someone on a horse rushing in to offer love. It's an action, it's an offer. But in this deck, it's kind of different. So I will read that for you because I think you're going to like it. Okay? All right. Why is Pentacles always last in the book, huh? Poor Pentacles. Okay. He sits in silence. His uncertainty, his senses deadened. The physical world has almost ceased to exist for him as he explores the strange, abstract world with his heart. All of a sudden, time stops. It's no longer in existence. He finds himself in a strange trance of meditation. He's extremely focused on that which is spiritual and holds emotion in his heart. He is not a man of physical violence, nor a defender of ideals of the mind. The physical world has almost ceased to exist for him as he explores this heart of his of his. Rather, he is a warrior of the heart and soul. His weapons are lyrical words and poems. He has a deep affection for melodies, for beauty, for art, for affection, and unceasing, unconditional love. His enemy is very difficult to identify, for he has always had love unconditionally. Can he be a warrior without an enemy? Losing himself in the still small liquid is a simple silver chalice. At first he sees nothing, but as he has patience and time to spare, he has no desire to make a decision or act as he is certain. He is slowly getting images and feelings that are swirling around him and filling up his heart. He learns that true warriors don't fight against anything, but they rather fight for things. They defend and uphold and protect and honor all that is life, all that is felt with the heart, all that touches any human soul, whether it's joyous or tragic, whether beautiful or horrific, whether sweet or potent. This is his realm. This is what his heart, soul, mind, and body is dedicated to. The seeds take root in his soul and they blossom in an instant, filling him with certainty. He awakens to the world and begins his quest. The Knight of Cups values experiences of his heart and his soul more than any other experience. Consequently, he may seem otherworldly or unrealistic. But once understood, his emotions are very easy to see. He needs to feel something in his heart to be moved. If he does not feel anything in his heart, he will not move. He is truly a lover of unconditional things and a true warrior worthy of his attention only if he feels it is worth the fight. He is dreamy and romantic and slow to take action, being more inclined to take time to savor the moment. He would rather enjoy the journey than rush to a destination. He'd actually rather wander than plot a course to anywhere specific. If you want to be in the moment, walk beside him. If you want to quickly achieve a task, he is definitely not your man. So I take this in two ways, guys. One, you have actually three ways. One, you do have someone offering love. It's a water sign, but you don't want them. Two, the lover that you want is taking a long time because he's not in a rush. He has to be moved by his heart and his soul and his feelings, and he will not move until he is certain that it's worth the fight and worth the move. He's living in the moment. So I do feel for some of you, it's an unrealistic kind of thing. And like the card said, some people see him as unrealistic. They see him as living in a world of dreams and fantasies. And that's what the Queen of Swords came to stop. She didn't want to live in a world of fantasy, and she didn't want to live in a world of waiting. So like I said, there's two feminines. One feminine is going to follow her heart and soul and grow from this and just wait this out and be patient, especially with Temperance over here. There's going to be a level of patience between you. For others, you are deciding to walk away from this journey right now because it doesn't serve you at this time. Something else is calling for your attention right now, and you feel the need to get grounded because you've been lost in a world that's been very unrealistic for some time. Justice is coming for both of you. Whatever task you choose, whether to stay in this emotionally and heal and grow, or cut yourself out of this equation and heal and grow in a different way, whatever way you choose is no wrong way. There is no wrong way. Whatever journey you are choosing, feminine, it's the right, just way. And remember, we're building our karma for our future. We're building the seeds of today will be the fruits of tomorrow. So we are remembering that. But I do see the hardships from the past have death. They're no longer. The Star is here. You're finally going to get that wish. And I like it because you have the Star and he has the Nine of Cups. They're both wish fulfillment. So I do see that you both have wish fulfillment. This person over here, masculine, you're changing, you're healing, you're growing. You're taking action towards the feminine. Some of the feminines feel you waited too long. Some of them feel they've waited too long, and if any action is taken, they have very little faith that it's going to be worthwhile. They're damaged, they're bitter, okay? They're hurt. And they need to heal by giving themselves some time and attention. I do see a happy outcome for both parties. Whether you walk away or not, you're going to have a happy outcome. This one may take years. This one may take longer because you have Pentacles. It's going to take some years, okay? This one over here is going to take months because we're dealing with Cups. Okay, and the Scorpio water energy is Cups. And the Swords are days. So this energy is going to happen very quickly because she's ready to heal and grow and be kind of more on an unconditional acceptance. And she's healing through her grief and her pain. For those of you that are facing court or something like that, I see it going in your favor. But I do see the communication between the both parties up and going. I do see that you guys are going to be communicating certainly within days for most of you. For some of you, up to 2 months, okay, 8 weeks. But there's going to be a lot of communication in between this time. And there's going to be an establishing of a new foundation for this relationship. And they're working very hard on it. So I do see that happening. Now somebody requested the karmic energy, so I will pull that, okay? I'll pull the karmic energy. Let's see. Miss Nadia, at the point, time to choose a new path. Yeah, a new moon, a new path, everybody. You're feeling it. Okay, Spirit, I would like a reading, please, for the karmic. What is going on in the karmic situation? Tell me a little bit about these karmics. I would like to get 2 karmics, one that is married and one that is just dating. Married and dating. Please give me some information about karmics. I can probably also do a karmic that's just relative, family, friends. Doesn't have to be a relationship. I'll do 3 karmics, okay? Please give me the energy for a married karmic in a divine situation. What's going on with the married karmic in a divine situation? I guess that didn't want to come out yet. Married karmic in a divine situation. She gets Ace of Cups. So to the karmic, male or female, in a divine situation, there's a new love happening for them. This could also be an enlightenment. Okay. This is a married karmic. What else is going on with the married karmic? Ooh, 10 of Swords. Oops. Sorry about that. We have 10 of Swords and Ace of Cups. When I see them together, I see the ending of something that they used to love. I feel they were very in love when they got married. And there's been a lot of fights and a lot of arguments. They're not happy. This is a new beginning. Also, when I see an ace and the 10 of Swords, it's a new beginning. I feel that the karmic wants a new beginning. She wants to rekindle the love between her and her husband or his wife. Okay, however this resonates. We also have the Empress. So this karmic that is married has children, obviously, or they wouldn't be married, right? So this karmic is a mother or father. They are the caregiver of children. They're also the caregiver of a home. They're trying to grow and work on this relationship. I do see them trying to heal it with temperance. What is the outcome with this karmic person that is married? What is the outcome with the karmic person that is married? We have strength. I do see the outcome is her finding strength by herself or himself. This is about fighting your inner demons. This is standing on your own 2 feet. I feel like this feminine or masculine karmic partner that is married has depended on their spouse for finances and emotional support, and communication's been very poor, and they may just be trying to keep this relationship up for the Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So there's some kind of pentacle money situation going on here. The Page is about an offer of money, and it could be a ring, it could be, something physical, something gold. This can also be a contract. So I do feel they're thinking about a contract they want rekindled and fulfilled. They're working on this very hard and very long, Knight of Pentacles. And I feel strong Taurus. There could be a Taurus karmic partner here. They would like to rekindle this situation. However, I don't think they're going to be able to overcome it. Whenever I see the Ten of Swords, it's their emotions are involved. But this is the ending. There is an ending and a fight and a battle that has rounded itself all the way up to the number 10. It ended, it went through a death. This is death. And now there's going to be something new happening for them. Page of Swords is at the bottom. So I feel like they're trying to offer some kind of affection or commitment. They're offering longevity with their spouse. But Page of Swords, it's not good communication. The communication is very, very bad. I also feel there's a lot of secrets in this relationship, this marital relationship. I feel they know that their spouse, who could be an earth sign, he could be a Virgo or Taurus, their spouse holds secrets. Their spouse is offering his love somewhere else because she's looking that way with the Knight. And she's here as, he or she's here as the mother, wanting to heal the relationship. But the reason strength comes up is because it has to go through trials and tribulations. People get strength to kind of ante up before they get the Tower, before they get darkness. They're going to have to get strength to go through it. So I do see that Spirit is giving this person strength because what lies ahead of them is hardship. What is the outcome for this marital situation? Marital karmic situation. What is the outcome? 4 of Pentacles. This is about somebody not wanting to let go. I wish I had better news, guys. My channel's not about giving you the message you want to hear. I'm so sorry that this is a message. But this karmic person is going to kick, scream, and fight for this relationship. If they are married, they are going to kick, scream, and fight. They're not going to walk away easy. Okay, they're not going to walk away without saying a word. They're holding on very tightly to the situation. However, I do feel that the karmic in the situation is completely aware, very well aware, that their spouse is communicating to somebody else, possibly an earth sign. And the suspicions are already risen, and there is fights going on about it. Okay, so there's a lot of arguments about the communication, and they watch their spouse very closely. They're watching them on Facebook. They're watching their phone. Okay, this is the daily energy, so I'm not like reading for far, far future, but this is kind of what I see going on right now and in the near recent time to come. I see that they're not ready to let go of this. They're trying to fix it. But I do see there's a masculine energy here with this person that doesn't want to fix it. They are leaving the scenario. Knight of Pentacles. He's actually manifesting and building a new opportunity that's going to take some time because this person is unwilling to let go. It's going to take some time, but he is establishing baby steps, Page of Pentacles. He is taking actual physical actions towards somebody else. And the spouse that is the karmic is the Page of Swords. This is kind of the creeper card. This is watching Facebook, watching the phone, watching where they go, how much time they spend out, how much money they're spending. They're watching credit cards, things of that nature. So there is a karmic that's very argumentative and on pins and needles. She's very alerted. This is like, I'm on alert, I'm on guard. I don't know exactly what's going on. The page is not the king. They do not know what's going on, but they're learning about what's going on. So right now, this is a learning process for this karmic. They are learning about the ending that's to come. They don't know everything about it yet. Okay. I don't really have room for another. What's going on with the karmic that is not married? What's going on with the karmic that is not wedded, not a spouse? They are not married. What's going on with the karmic that is not married? Karmic not married. Karmic not married. This wants to come out. Okay. Ha! I was like, this one wants to come out. Ten of Swords. Damn, they're going through the same thing. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's talk about the karmic that is not married. What is going on with the karmic that is not married? Karmic not married. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They're going through the same thing. We have Four of Pentacles. We have Six of Swords. This is a leaving energy. That's good. We have Queen of Cups. Could be a karmic Cancerian out there, or a karmic Libra, or Earth sign. We have the Moon. We also have the World. Okay, so what's going on right now is secrets. Secrets, secrets, secrets. What's going on with this karmic situation that this person is not married. They're holding on to the love that was once there. Or they think that this is going to turn into a very big love and they're not going to let it go. So they're clutching to it. They're trying to keep it safe. Strong Cancerian energy here. They're really wanting to keep it safe and hidden. They want to protect what they have. I also feel that this person could have kids. I can't say kills. Kids. They have about 2 to 3 kids, maybe just one, but they have children that they're trying to look out for, and they're trying to create a stable environment for their family. They're trying to build a home. It's not a very stable home, but they're trying to build a home and a foundation with this divine person that is not their partner, but they think this holds a lot of love and a lot of value. But the person they're with, and this person could be divine, he could be a male Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and he may be way over their head, way too divine for this relationship. But I do see he or she. I mean, it could be either. I don't mean to just say he. Forgive me. But whoever's in this karmic situation, if they're the divine partner, I think that they're a little bit more developed, a little bit more divine than the karmic person. I think they have a divine sense of spirituality and emotions, and they're a little bit more mature in this aspect. When I see the Ten of Swords and the Moon, my first instinct is, this particular karmic knows well and good about the divine partner. They know that their person, who's not their twin flame, is going off and seeing their divine twin. They know there's contact or communication to the twin. They're well aware. And they're pissed, okay? They're completely angry. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of arguments in the home, and there's a lot of secrets. And she's on the prowl. Look how dark and evil that looks. That looks like the devil card, doesn't it? Okay, it looks very devilish. Okay. This is kind of creepy. So I do feel this person has no good intentions for anyone. She's only out for herself and her kids or her own stability. She's one of two people here. They are seeking financial stability with a divine partner that's not theirs, not their twin. They're seeking financial support or some kind of presentation that makes them look good on paper. And for others that have children, they're looking for this divine person to be their partner, to be their husband or wife, to be the provider for the home and the protector. But they know that deep down inside, this is not their person. Anyways, what I see going on here with the Six of Swords and the World. You don't have to be a very experienced tarot card reader to know what this message is. I'm sure you all already know. But this journey is done. The world is complete. Karmic cycle over. It needs to just go. You have the Ten of Swords, which is again death and new beginnings. It's over. It needs to just go now. Okay. And then you have the World. It's completed. The green represents healing. Okay. And then you have the Six of Swords. Moving away, leaving. Flying away like a bird. Just leaving this scenario. It's leaving something that seemed okay and moving on to better things. Nobody wants to stay stuck in a fighting, stressful environment. And not all of them live together. Some of them are trying to move in or live together. Some of them just aren't. They don't live together, and they know that when they're home alone, they're reaching out to their divine person, and these are the secrets. So it kind of haunts them. It kind of makes them feel insecure, and this is what they have to move on from. Right? Yeah, I do feel prayer for them is going to help you out a lot. Remember, the feminine had this card. I witness the darkness, and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So when you see this fear or despair or darkness, which this is completely dark, it's prayer that's going to heal this. I also feel like the moon represents a mirror reflection of the karmic's self. So this person is reflecting some of the things that are wrong with him or her, and they're beginning to realize what situation they played in this. So your divine person, whoever is with a karmic, there is a rhyme and reason why they met each other, and it's to be triggered and grow from this experience. And I think they're both going to walk away triggered and grown. Even your divine masculine or feminine, whoever is with this karmic, will be triggered, and there will be a mirror reflection. It's a little distorted. You know, when you look in a mirror, it looks reverse. So there is a perception that's kind of iffy. It's a bad perception. And the masculine or feminine that is in this karmic relationship, they are definitely looking at this reverse. They're looking at this like this could have been something great. And they thought it would be. But then, boom, it was Ten of Swords. It was like as soon as it started, it ended. And it's caused the divine person in this relationship to seek their hidden truth and heal and grow and move on. And it's also causing the karmic partner to move on. So this is all about moving on to bigger, better things. And that's what they are both doing. The timeline for this is within a month. 2 weeks to a month. Okay, that's when this karmic situation that is not married is going to end, or there's going to be the decision of leaving. Either an actual leaving or the making up of the mind, completingly making up their mind and deciding to leave. Okay? So that's what I see going on with the karmic. Oh, the karmic signs could be earth, air, or water. Earth, air, or water. I don't see a fire sign for the karmic. Okay, so that's what I see. Sun, moon, or rising, and you know the rest. And I will pull some oracles for the ending of the reading for everybody. Okay, let's see, what oracle should I use? I want to get a better one. I keep using the same ones. I want to get another one that we haven't used in forever. Oracle, which one should I use? Okay, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use my astrology one and my lightworker oracle. You hope 2 weeks? Yeah, a lot of you guys would hope 2 weeks. Whoops. Whew, me too. So I'll just pick one from each, okay? And we'll see what we should focus on. Okay. Spirit, guide my hands and give me a message of truth, love, and light. What is a lasting message you want to leave us with? What is a lasting message and focus you want to leave us with? Everyone watching right now, what is a message you want to relay? What would be healthy to focus on? What should we think about? What is a message from our archangels? What is a message? Okay, I got immediately called out to this card. I was just going to keep going, but they showed this to me. And they want this to be the one. It's called, whoops, my goodness, Star Child, and it's the number 8, which is self-empowerment. It's the strength number. It's infinite possibilities, infinite strength. It's also the infinity symbol, which I like to think about for the twins. But this is your divine self, Star Child. And look at this picture. She's holding the universe in her hands. She's a creator. Okay, she's a divine creator. It's a beautiful card. I've never gotten this card before, and it did call out to me. The next card I have, Spirit, show me. The next card I have, very strongly this one. Ooh, Vesta, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Vesta. And to think of it, I've never gotten her either. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I've got both. All right, so I'm going to start with Vesta. I'm really curious. I've never gotten that. The goddess within. That's like the divine feminine, right? Okay. You focused on keeping your vibrations high yesterday, and he came to see me. We had the most amazing time together. Veronica, I am so happy. So happy. You guys keep spreading the good news. This connections get better and better. I love it. Congratulations, hon. Okay, so I'm going to read Vesta. If I can keep the page open. Okay. You know what? It's page number 35. So that's the number 8. And that's the number 8. So yeah, that's a whole nother message entirely. This is about self-empowerment, okay? Oh, thank you, Esmore. You're the best, honey. The current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by Vesta. On this card, you see a goddess within a representation of the sun in stained glass windows. The sun is the spiritual center of our solar system, and Vesta represents the spiritual center of you, the fire of the divine within, and your perfect sacred spirit. This card suggests that you should withdraw to the sanctity of the specialness inside and caress your aloneness. Your aloneness. For when involvement with others has resulted in loss of connection to the soul's purpose, Vesta assists you with a reconnection to your spirit self. This is the balance between inner strength and service to others. It is essential for a strong spiritual center. In quietness, you should give humble service to the domestic ritual that calms your human struggle. This is going to be like cleaning your house, taking care of your car, focusing on school work, everything, focusing on that, okay? So balance between inner strength and service to others is essential for a strong spiritual center. You should give humble service to a ritual that calms your human struggle. For Vesta awards dignity to cleaning routines. Ooh, see, cleaning routines. You may also find yourself attracted to such gentle pursuits, such as small meditations or yoga. Equally, you may find yourself reverting to earthly activities, such as cleaning the windows, taking care of the home, or even garage. This is simple organizations that calm your soul. These simple acts are a homepage to the beauty of material things in your environment. For in your Vesta, moments that you can appreciate is part of the molecular structure of a wooden floor, a fireplace, or any small things that we own. Because we own something, we exist. There is pride that can be found in perfecting what we possess. It's a spiritual uplifting at the center of earthly things that gives us stability and reassurance on this earthly realm. Finding yourself some time to organize something that you've been wanting to do, or making something beautified in your home. Ooh, wow, the pregnancy whisperer. This is going to be good for you, okay? Vesta is unusual that she represents both fire and earth. The point where order and chaos meet. The core of human experience. Her fire is about comfort and confidence, whilst her earth is dignified, quiet, and diligent. Take time out today or tomorrow to be wholly and completely devoted to you. Treat your body as a temple and your home as the supporter of your temple and your earthly existence. Okay, so it's about focusing on home, beautifying it, guys. I have a feeling that today or tomorrow or just this week, you guys are going to be really beautifying your environment. Okay, or even yourself. But that's the Vesta within. That's the balance you feel you need to establish. Okay, so a lot of you may be finding yourselves doing that. Now I will read Star Child. Number 8. The light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to share. I lost my track of thought, guys. Hang on. The earth wants you to share that light within humanity. You are asked to understand what you are meant to be here for. You are meant to understand that you do have spiritual work to accomplish. Spirit does have goals for you. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, to another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine out here on earth, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with an earthly beauty. She can and will support you in so many ways. Have you been dreaming of other places you would prefer to be as of lately? Are you wondering if there's more to life on this planet than suffering and struggle? Perhaps you know that you have a mission, yet you doubt how to start, where it is, and what it is. How can you succeed with no compass? Perhaps you love your life here, but you have yet to experience the spiritual purity that exists in this higher vibrational field on Earth from the stars. You may feel like a tourist in need of a fix to your home language and go back to your homeland. Adapt, and you may feel like you're a traveler in a very different world. Grounding yourself here on Earth enables you to feel your life mission. You cannot accomplish this without feeling like you belong here. The first step is knowing where you belong, and it's here, on Gaia. Your feet need to be planted on the Earth. Relax and trust that you are meant to be here. You may be from another place, but this is your home. You have a special light to share and a particular spiritual vibration to live. So the quotient of embodied spiritual light as the Earth increases is you are part of an important team of spiritual beings working to assist humanity to grow spiritually. The challenge for a star-seeded soul is to accept human beings as they are, without despairing over their darker side. The violence may frighten you, but your love will help humanity learn to use violence to dismantle old structures and create new ways of being. It can be channeled to energize humanity with a can-do attitude towards creating, not destroying, a more loving and functional world. Remember that you came to this planet to learn and to help others. You agreed to take this journey because you are here to assist the Earth and humanity to evolve in their frequency. Is it possible? If you are helping and you need to help, remember, yes, it is. There are 3 truths that will help you embrace this journey on this planet. Firstly, you carry the purity of your star ancestry in your heart. You can return through meditation and relaxation at any time. You often return to your star-born home during sleep. The loved ones from that place are very aware of your journey here and are helping you every step of the way as your spirit guides. They send you frequencies from home, like divine care packages, which fuel you on your earthly task. Secondly, you are filled with a love that is capable of loving all on this planet. You have compassion even for those who are very cruel and fearful and wounded at times, and act out in ways of violence, cruelty, or ignorance. Now the human capacity for courage is in your hands. You must have compassion and be a healer. Your light is increasing, and your work is part of a team, a light-working, light-loving being team. It is already having an effect on you, and you are becoming more connected to your light family as you grow here on Earth. Thirdly, a star-seeded being, you have a special resource for your journey here on Earth. Your every spiritual request and need will be met by loving team helpers. You get to have a lot of fun in your healing mission if you choose so. It doesn't only have to be hard work. Through a course, sometimes you may learn how to do something such as Reiki or yoga. Okay, just remember the stars shine with joy in the sky that is dark, and you shine as a star on a dark earth. This is your nature, this is your light, and the earth needs you. This is how you can best fulfill your life mission. Okay, honey. So that is it, guys. That is my reading. I hope you liked it. I love you so much, you little squishy. My little squirt monkey loves me, and he wants me. He needs my attentions.
I just don't use on your work.
Okay. There's 2 people waiting on readings to be emailed. They're uploading, so don't worry. Those will be sent to you tonight, okay? So if you're one of the 2 last ones, it's coming. So no worries. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys liked the readings. Remember, if you want to have a private reading, just reach out to me on my website. It's in the description box. I am accepting appointments. So we're scheduling a week out, but we can always work together and see what time works. I recommend you don't wait for a week to order if you want it in a week, because then you're going to have to wait another week. So if you wait a week now, you're going to wait 2 weeks. So don't do that. So reach out to me, okay?
What is this?
This is Star Child.
This is child.
Star Child, baby.
That's the child.
Yes. Yes.
But I want games and to work.
Okay, you can have games, you little sweet cake. Go and have your games. Guys, I also want you to, give me thumbs up if you like the video, okay? And if you have questions, put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. Okay, and remember, don't stress yourself out. This is a journey. It's all about the walk. It's not about the finish line or the destination. So, like I always say, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, right?
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim. Just keep swimming, guys. All right. Well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you mañana. Have a good night, guys.